Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here, or as I'm known on Twitch, Plague Doctor 98TTV. And beekos, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online, my favorite multiplayer game of all time. So, in the last video, beekos, we did some stuff for the event. This was not too earlier ago. But, yeah, so... So yeah, there was a story quest associated with it that I didn't fucking understand. I thought it was like a phenomena, but I'm gonna go ahead and it's a part of the next story, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that before we do more event-related stuff. So this video won't be as long, because like the other video is like insane. Anyway.
Prince Azar is looking for you, comrade. The Sturk Fellowship needs your skills for a mission of great importance.
What kind of mission?
Prince Azar did not provide me with many details, but I know it involves the Light of Meridia and the assault on the Writhing Wall. He did tell me that you would be amply rewarded for your help, of course. You will find the Prince in the Sunport Rampart camp, south of the city. You should make haste, comrade. It is urgent that we find a way through the Writhing Wall. Can the Sturk Fellowship count on your assistance?
Right, so we're gonna do this story properly because I abandoned it so we could do something else. So yeah. So we could do all this over here. So, you know, that's why I abandoned it. So let's do the story mission now.
This is the day we've been working toward, my friend. With reinforcements from the three alliances here on Solstice, the Sturk Fellowship is now an army. It's time to destroy the Writhing Wall and put an end to the Worm Cult schemes.
How do we destroy the wall?
We know the Light of Meridia can disrupt the necrotic energy in Worm Cult Soul Reapers. Well, the Writhing Wall is nothing but necrotic energy. Our Sunport allies designed a lens to focus the light on the wall, but they worry it might not be enough.
So what's the problem?
The Worm Cult can reinforce the wall, shore up weak points. They did it when Vaunus tried to contact us. So check on the progress of the Meridian lens. Speak with Murmel. To defeat the cult, the Writhing Wall must fall. Will you help us, comrade? Mid-Conjurer Murmel supervises the deployment of the Meridian lens at the old stone plinth in the center of camp. See what you can do to help complete the construction. And if Murmel has an idea about how to increase the lens's power, even better.
You know, this isn't the first Light of Meridia I've seen. We used the light to stop Molag Bal in Cold Harbor.
Ah, of course. You were in the Hollow City. I do not need to tell you about the light. We could not ask for a more potent weapon against necromancy. It is a strange irony that for ages, the light we now hold existed as the gift of death.
How did a Light of Meridia become the gift of death?
Gabriel suspected that some terrible power tainted a Light of Meridia, twisted its purpose so that it could restore life only at the cost of a willing sacrifice. When Gabriel called back Darien in the colored rooms, this light was restored. My guess is that Meridia herself restored the light, since Gabrielle was in Meridia's realm when she gave up her life. Or perhaps it was the choice to bring back Darien Gautier. As Meridia's golden knight, he embodies a Light of Meridia too.
Is the light the only way we can attack the worm cult?
We thought so at first. But in setting up the Meridian Lens to attack the writhing wall, our mages discerned a hidden power source. The wall is continuously regenerated from somewhere. And there are important tasks that can advance our assault.
Can you tell me about the hidden power source?
Some of our mages believe that if we cause enough damage to the writhing wall, we may open a path to whatever sustains it. You should speak with Scordo the Knife about that. I asked him to coordinate those efforts. Our campaign here involves a physical siege as well as a magical one. Scordo the Knife is coordinating our main effort. But around the camp, you can find other Fellowship leaders with specific missions. Help them, and you will speed our efforts.
Okay.
Ah, champion! As you can see, our work here has only just begun. It will take much effort to construct a proper lens for the light of Meridia, yet I fear it may not be enough.
Prince Azaz sent me to help. Where do we start?
First, we need to complete construction of the Meridian lens. A daunting task, but I am even more worried about how the worm cult might fortify their wall against our attack. They must know what is coming. Leave that to me and my fellow mages. However, our work will go much faster if the Fellowship camp is adequately supplied with the resources we require. Speak with the officers in the camp about what they need. That would be a great help. They did it before. Before she died, Gabrielle theorized that the wall has anchor points that we could disrupt. She left her notes in the Regent's study. Could you see if they suggest anything to help us find them? Darien is already there.
Here we go.
Never ends, and neither will reign.
Hey, friend. Looks like Gabrielle was busy in here. Not sure what it all means, though. Glad you're here, friend. I don't know many people on this island all that well, other than you and Scordo. The Regent said Gabrielle worked in here. I'm looking for something to explain what she did. Why she... you know. What brings you here?
Mermal told me Gabrielle had theories about anchor points that support the wall.
That was Gabi, all right. A theory for everything. It's all a bit over my head. Something about anchors, like you said. I wish she was here to explain it better. Or just hear it all, really. Gabrielle always did see the best in me. The funny thing is, we never talked much about it. She liked to say she was too busy for my nonsense. But I don't know if she meant it. I wonder... Well, enough about that. What's next, friend? Right. Her journal's over there. Oh, and I found some research notes hidden in a desk. I had no idea Gabrielle was that sneaky. She must have decided she had to be more careful after Faranor's treachery. Anyway, it's all on the table. Gabrielle always was sort of messy, leaving books and papers all over the place. Take a look at her journal and research notes. I tried, but they're full of theories and fancy words I don't quite understand.
So what exactly were you looking for in here?
I don't know. Something to explain why Gabrielle did what she did, I guess. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her, or talk her out of sacrificing herself for me. This isn't what I wanted.
Gabrielle was dying. She did what she did to stop them from using the gift of death and save you.
I sort of get the first part. The second, I don't know. She always was smarter than me. But now, everyone's looking at me like I'm the solution to the whole worm cult crisis. Like I can just call on Meridia to smite them. It doesn't work like that.
How does it work then?
Beats me. I just keep pushing forward and hope something comes to me. I'm good at that, at least. And our goal is simple enough. Smash our way through a wall. A wall of spirits, but still. Let's start with that and see what happens.
It's good to have you back, Darian.
You say that like I've been gone for a while, but I don't feel like it's been long at all. When I stepped out of the light into the colored rooms, it felt like waking up from a nap, maybe. Where did you see me last?
It was in Somerset, the Crystal Tower.
I guess that was kind of like this, wasn't it? Summoned back to the mortal world to help with a big problem. Not that I mind it, of course. I think I get kind of bored in Meridia's realm.
Fighting Nocturnal's champion was fun for you?
Fun? Not really. I didn't like it when my sword was stolen. I didn't like watching Earl Lathan sacrifice himself so the rest of us could keep going. But I knew I was doing something that mattered. It was good to have a purpose again.
I love Lathan. Lathan is a great character. What happened to you? You disappeared when you empowered the Dawnbreaker.
I don't really know. I picked up Dawnbreaker and then I just went away. Like I became a wisp of cloud and drifted into a sea of golden light. I don't remember much else until I heard Gabrielle calling me back.
Did she do the right thing? Do you want to be here?
Well, yes. I didn't realize how much my friends missed me. You and me, we had some real adventures together. It's hard how things worked out for Gabrielle, but I'm looking forward to whatever trouble the two of us are going to get into next.
Well, okay, we already asked him that. Alright, let's read the journal.
Fluctuations.
Anchor points. Gabrielle's notes mention a couple of specific See? Complicated, right? Sometimes Gabrielle forgot that most people need arcane stuff explained in very short words. At least, I do. Or metaphors. I get metaphors. Usually. Anyway, what do you think?
Gabrielle thought energy from the anchor points creates distortions near the writhing wall.
Distortions? Let me see. So, whatever's at these anchor points must be directing necrotic energy into the wall. Like a sluice carrying water downhill. We just need to follow the sluice back to its source. Hey, a metaphor!
But Gabrielle didn't have time to figure out how to make them visible.
We've got what we need. Gabrielle thought there would be something to find east of Shelltide Village and at Lizal Pass. Whatever it is, I'll sense it if I get close enough. Don't ask me how it works. It's a Meridia thing.
You think you can just follow it back to its source?
Source or sources? Gabrielle wrote about anchor points, plural. All right. It's about time I got out of this palace. Maybe even prove Gabrielle knew what she was doing when she called me back. Let's go find these distortions.
You seem pretty sure you'll be able to sense what we're looking for.
I wish I could explain. I know I can sense things, even if I don't know how I know. I guess it comes down to what Meridia needs me to do. She made me to sniff out death magic, so I can. I didn't ask for these gifts, but here we are.
Yeah, but there's a lot of death magic around the wall.
You don't need to tell me. I can feel it from here. Whatever is in me, and whatever is in that wall, we repel each other. When I get close, there's going to be a reaction. I'm the perfect tool to find any hidden anchors or bindings.
Don't you think that sounds risky?
That's why I'm a walking, talking light of Meridia, friend. Maybe not as strong as the one in the Meridian lens, but a light nonetheless. It might hurt, but I'm pretty well protected against that sort of thing. Guess I'm ready when you are.
All right. We're at 1.5%. Woo woo!
Ready.
Something necromantic, all right. Let's see what it looks like. There. Follow the chain into that portal. I didn't expect to get my
This
boots wet.
looks nice and inviting.
Looks like the
You
ghostly
ready?
chains lead to that cave. Lots of big square crystals, but no binding point for those chains yet. Guess we need to go farther in. think the chain comes from somewhere deeper in the cavern. Now that's a briny reach.
Who's better than us? Nobody.
Strange energy ahead. I think we're going the right way.
And down they go. Who's better than us? Nobody. This one's mine. This world's done with you. Stay.
Ooh, this is spooky.
Better than that to stop us.
Nice work. Might be something like this at the southern end of the writhing wall, too. Meet me there and we'll see. There you are. We can get a closer look. The writhing wall is a little ominous when you get close. Go ahead, check it out. I'll look from back here. There's another writhing distortion. Take a look and see if we can get it to reveal whatever it's hiding. Another chain and portal. We should see where this one... Looks like that binding energy flows from somewhere inside that cave. We should investigate. Those are some strange crystals. Maybe that anchor chain originates around here somewhere. Ah, a musty old mine. Why don't villains ever set up shop in a nice sunny field? This doesn't seem right. Shouldn't we follow the ghostly chains? There's that ghost chain again. Let's follow it. I'd know the pungent smell of necromancy anywhere. We're getting close.
That will teach them nothing.
Got a
Let's
hand
make
of the
this
worm
quick.
called these points to help the wall stay strong. This is very elaborate.
There are the chains again.
Give him a
There's
fight.
something up ahead. I'd say we found it. Destroy that shrine, friend.
Easily.
That's both of the anchor shrines Gabrielle suspected. We should check on the Meridian lens and tell Prince Azar what we accomplished.
To arms! Protect the shrine!
I'm going the wrong way like an idiot.
Yes, I do believe we are making progress.
Forgive me for skipping.
This is good news.
You return at a good time, comrade. I can report an exciting development. The writhing wall is beginning to show signs of damage. I assume you and Darien had something to do with this?
We found two shrines of the worm cult used. We found two shrines the worm cult used to anchor the writhing wall. We destroyed them.
Excellent work! Scouts report a new fissure in the mountainside nearby, revealed by a landslide. Our mages think the writhing wall's growing instability triggered it. I need someone to see if we can use this fissure to reach Eastern Solstice.
Really? You heard about a big fissure and thought of me?
Ah, I guess that didn't come out the way I intended. Anyway, it's just south of the camp. If this new passage leads all the way to the base of the wall, it may be possible to slip through there. Could you investigate? Thank you, comrade. I knew I could rely on you. But you should take an ally with you. I'll send Darien to meet you at this new fissure.
Can't we go with Razumdar?
The fissure Prince Azar described is a sure sign that the writhing wall's fluctuations are growing more severe. Be careful. I imagine the worm cult will attempt to knit the wall back together before it totally unravels. The fissure, Princess...
Want to send the worm cult packing? Come talk.
The fissure, Princess Ardis... The fissure...
Okay, he's not... Whatever.
Hold on there, friend. If you're walking into a dark cave, you might want a light of Meridia with you. Daedric ruins. Look, down there. That's Manamarco, all right.
The writhing wall is weakening. We cannot let it fall. Begin the ritual. I will supply the necessary souls from Molnara.
They're trying to patch the writhing wall. Come on, we have to stop the ritual. Manamarco looked like he was busy, but I bet we'll have to deal with that Daedric monster. We stop that ritual, and there's nothing left to protect the writhing wall from the Meridian lens.
This one's mine.
That door up ahead. We're almost there. Take out that Guardian. Then we can deal with Manamarco's ritual.
Deal with them while I repair the writhing wall.
This one's mine.
My light can strengthen you! Marco's shielding that altar. Hang on! I can take care of that.
Meridia's fool! You were all that silly mage bought with her life. You are a disappointing vessel for Meridia's light. I have a better use for it.
Don't worry about me. Destroy the altar.
You have my thanks. You delivered a light of Meridia into my hands, just when I needed one the most. The wall served its purpose. I am done here.
What did he do to me? I feel... different. My father always said I was too confident for my own good. I thought Manamarco's necromancy would bounce off this golden armor like water off a duck's back. But he got his claws in me anyway. Didn't expect that.
Are you alright?
I can't feel the inner light. Ever since Meridia sent me against the planar vortex in Cold Harbor, it's been shining inside me. Like closing your eyes and feeling the sun on your shoulders wherever you go. I haven't felt mortal in a while.
You're not mortal?
I don't really know what I am. But I think Manamarco injured that part of me. It took me years to figure out I had a light of Meridia inside me. Not a fancy crystal, maybe, but a light all the same. Manamarco just took it away.
What should we do?
Looks to me like the writhing wall's ready to come down. I say we keep going. Head back to the Sunport camp and tell Princess Odd it's time to give it one more good push. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Just need a moment to rest.
Want to send the worm cult packing? Come talk. There you are, comrade. Was the fissure near the writhing wall still where our scouts reported it? What did you and Darien find there?
The worm cult was attempting to repair a spot where the wall is fraying. We stopped the ritual.
I thought it must have been something like that. Look to the east, comrade. The Meridian lens continues to tear at the writhing wall. We're making progress on all fronts. Tell me more about this worm cult ritual you and Darien stopped.
Manamarco was there. Darien was injured fighting him, but we drove him off.
You encountered Manamarco again? I want to hear the rest of this tale. But there is still much to do here. The light of Meridia has not yet reached its full strength.
What can I do?
I need you to support our efforts to build up supplies, defend our camps, and empower the Meridian lens. When the light of Meridia reaches its full power, find Scordo the Knife. He plans to lead our assault once the wall is breached.
Okay, so that was the crossing the wall quest. I guess what we do to finish it is all of these dailies. So that's what we'll do tomorrow morning. All these dailies, or at least most of them. We'll see if I can do that. But until the next one, beekos, this has been Eric the Plague Doctor 981YT, or as I'm known on Twitch, Plague Doctor 98TTV. So, until the next one, beekos, bye!